thing doesn't even give you a chance to freshen up. I don't know why my hair looks green. Oh well, green it'll be. I'll wash it tonight. I don't know what I'm just sitting here waiting on people. That's me preparing for my little live here. That's me. Um, I'm going to log in on my phone. Oh, I should have got glasses. I'm gonna wing it. I can't. I can't. I'm gonna go get glasses. Here we go. On the move. We are on the move. I am here. There's no worries. Had to get the glasses because y'all know I can't see, and I'm trying to. I'm gonna try to read some cards. Man, can't gotta be able to see. So I got my glasses. They're crooked and they're dirty. It is what it is, right? So I'm going to log into the chat. Although I'm logged in over here. Hi, Olga. How are you? How are you? How are you? Um, Here we go. Live. That's us. That's me. Oh, we gotta turn it down. Okay. Hello, Danny. Let's see what's up. All right. Let's see what's happening. It's out there, y'all. I hope you don't mind that I finished my afternoon snack. If you don't like it, it's my show. Oh, Sherry, I met someone and they are so good for me, but I don't feel the passion. Okay, Danny, I think I know some. I think I know some, but I don't know all. And my memory is also so. Refresh my memory. Twin, married with somebody else? Not. What's going on? Um. All right, so I'll put that out. It offends people. I don't know why it offends people. It's completely legal where I'm at, and you know what? I'm not gonna put it out because I've got a slight headache, and by the end of this, I won't have a headache anymore. So, pardon me while I take my medicine. Um, I want to talk to you guys about some things, and but I need to know what's going on, with Danny, and if you're gonna have to refresh my memory. They both have the same name, girl. Really? Oh man, I dated a Lee once. I dated a black guy named Lee on purpose. You know what I mean? I'm almost done with it, but my head's killing me. And it's not a bad headache; it's just a slight headache. But if I let it go, I've got a shot that I take every month, and I haven't taken it yet, and I'm a little bit late, so I need to take it. Um, and that'll help with the headaches. But I'm not gonna lie, this medication right here, it's what's done me. Greetings, Sharon. How are you? How are you? Um, Hi, Ashley. Hi, Ashley. How are you? We, I am, I don't know. I probably need to talk to K Moon. Because by the way, if you've never checked out K Moon, check out K Moon because she's awesome. Let me see what Danny Baby says real quick though. Hang on, let's see. So we aren't in contact. He is way too in and out. He treats us. Yeah. Um, Danny, I'm gonna tell you to do something, and and you're gonna thank me later, maybe. I hope. I want you to go out with this guy. I want you to go out with this guy. I really do, and I want you to be open minded, and I want you to give him your all, as much as you can, in the situation. Right? I want you to give him one big chance to see if you feel. And I know it's going to be hard to distract your mind. But I need you to feel and not think. Does that make sense? I need you to feel. That's important. That's important. Mondays sure do come faster than ever, man. They really do. Um, Present moving through the shifts. Can we talk about the shifts a little bit, guys? So retrograde this time was different. God, I see my contour is a mess. Anyway, um, um, self judgment right there at its best, folks. Right there. That was self judgment right there. I forgive myself for that. Um, Retrograde was rough this time. We don't usually participate. For some reason, we did. I don't know why. Um, and it's still in rebuild phase at this point. Like I need here's what I need. It's super important. There's only 12 people in here at this moment, but a, a few more will come and go. But the replays here, what we need right now is I need everybody who's watching this, whenever you're watching it, I need you to send Lee the most positive, loving energy you can. He is really going through something. Um, I'm not sure if it's sort of a dark night of the soul or if um, I don't feel like he's in his mind much or he's struggling. He's trying to not be in his mind. I see him do that. Um, um, Without going into too much detail, right? Um, Lee is really talking about going back to the corporate world, and he's just in a state where he just feels like he's not making a big enough difference, that he's not touching anyone. I know that's not true. Um, Hi, Shannon. Um, I know that's not true. I hope you guys know that's not true. But he really is struggling with his, I guess, abilities and what he's doing with his career, with his life. This is what we do, and he's not feeling like he's making a big enough impact. And I, if Lee could save the entire world, he would do it. If he could feed the entire world, he would do it. I mean, Lee's a very generous, loving, kind individual. I just need everybody to send him healing and loving energy and manifestation energy. Um, I, yeah, if you could do that, that'd be great. And he's in session now. He's got another one after. I think he's got another. No, he might be done. I'm not sure. But he's in session and he's still helping people. He's up there helping someone right now, and he just really feels. He just for the last couple days, he's just really been in the place where he doesn't feel like he's doing enough, and he really is seriously feeling like he should go back to the corporate world. I know that that's not what the universe is asking us. I know that. Um, I know that my instincts, my gut, my spirit guides are telling me this isn't it, right? Um, yeah. So I just need you to send those feels, if you will. Ashley Malone, let's talk. Um, I went on a date with him, Danny Baby says, but I had to hold back a little. He wanted to hold my hand, and I just felt like I was cheating. Feel and not think. Okay, we have another date coming up. Feel, don't think, and get the other guy away. For, enjoy yourself, man. Live. Okay, Danny, he's not thinking of you and wondering what you're doing. Okay, think about that. Um, Ashley Malone, let's talk. Ashley Malone, if you have not had a 30-minute with me or Lee or both of us or whatever, please schedule that. Ashley, please schedule that. I really want to talk to you. I really want to talk. I'm not judgmental in any way. I want to hear your story. Um, I want to know if he's choosing you or if he's choosing someone else at night. I want to know if you're having coffee with him in the morning or somebody else having coffee with him in the morning. I hear you say you're in love with, but if he's in love with, is he having coffee with you in the morning? Is he brushing his teeth over your sink every night? And is he coming to bed with you every night? Is he coming home from work to you? Is he sharing you with his family, with his friends, with his loved one? Are you a secret? Um, I'd like to talk to you. It'd be great. Um, and Ashley Malone, I've done it. I can't judge you for it, and I won't. I won't. But I want to talk to you. Why are these glasses crooked, or is it just me? It could be my head. Um, for me too. In terms of retrograde, Sharon, a lot of men are going through dark night of the soul based on the readings I'm doing lately. Um, Sharon, it's pretty intense. His dreams are intense. You know, his dreams are misleading, I feel, but I don't know that, right? Um, I have not pulled cards in a couple days, and maybe I should. But I am doing Cash App card pulls if anybody's interested. I'll put that up there. I forgot. I've just been talking. Um, um, let me tell you what happened last week. So I put up that I'm doing Cash App card pulls, um, and um, so Lee and I have been we're struggling in a financial sense and trying to fix our financial future, um, and in the midst of that. Um, I forgot what I was saying. Remind me. Oh, in the midst of that, um, it's gone again. I don't. Shit. What the hell was I talking about? That stuff usually helps my memory. I don't know why it's that damn leftover stuff. But I was talking about something. Help somebody refresh my memory. Um, oh yeah, I was talking about Lee and his dreams and stuff, and um, I, I I don't know where I was going, so somebody refresh my memory. But I want to, all I can do is hold him through it and love him through it and help him through it. And but I last week card pulls. Okay, I got it. Um, so um, so we were blessed last week. It was I can't tell you how much it was just in time, right? Now, here's what happens. Um, Anything that comes in through card pulls through me, through these lives or through me personally, goes directly to a charity that I'm involved with that helps families who have come out of usually sexually abusive relationships and some of the times physically abusive too, both or one or the other. Um, and they put them through programs and program them the families, whether it be women or men, and they put them through programming, get them jobs, take care of daycare, babysitters, or schooling, whatever. Um, to the point where they help them sign up for government housing and they end up getting them in a home. And so this organization, what they do is they provide beds. They provide beds for the kids. Each child gets their own bed. Um, the reason for that is having a safe space, right? You know, you go to a safe space. A lot of times it's your bed, right? That's my safe space. I love going um, into my bed. That's where I feel safe. Um, children and kids, especially even teenagers, need their own space to just be, especially if there's things going on in the home um, that and they've already been traumatized with things that have gone on in the home. So, so they provide beds and bedding, so pillows and comforters and sheets and things like that. So last week, um, we were blessed um, over I think it was a carpool, and at not one point in time when that came through did we ever contemplate, right, not sending that to the charity, not even one time, right? not even, not even 5 minutes later, our personal blessing came, right? Um, through an email and a message, and um, it was what we needed at the time to get over a little hump that we needed to get through, and now we're trying to get over bigger humps, and it's stressing Lee out. So, Lee's normally never in his head, so it's kind of hard to watch. So, I'm doing everything I can here, spiritually and humanly, and I just need you guys to send him energy. All right. So let me get back to what we're doing. Ashley Malone, I want to talk to you, honey. Hi, hugs. That's exactly what another masculine is going through. Oh my gosh. It's in the air and it's temporary and part of the process. They want to be productive and it's understandable. It's okay. Sharon, that's it. He wants to be he works so hard. He works so hard. Like he's up there sometimes at 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. And I'm not exaggerating. And there are days when he has a 2 or 3 hour break. And there's a day when he'll have a session, he'll come down for 2 hours, and then he'll have three sessions, and he'll go up, and then he'll come down for an hour, and then he's up there for 6 hours straight, and then he'll come down for the night. So, then there's times when he only has like a session at 1 and then a session at 3. And there's each day's different, right? But he works so hard, and it's it's hard for him when he struggles because or he feels like he's letting his family down. He feels like he's letting me down, and then he feels like he's letting his clients down because he doesn't realize, or he feels that they might be able to feel that he's really going through something. And when Lee's coaching and he's going through something, he puts what he's going through on the back burner and he just really focuses on the session. And so then he's not dealing with what's going on, right? Because session after session after session, he's dealing with everybody else's pain. He don't want to go into his. So we're going into his. And he stays in his pain a lot. And he really does. It gets him through a lot of things, but it's um, y'all, um, my husband was walking through the bedroom yesterday, yeah, day before yesterday maybe, and his pants fell down. Now, it wasn't on purpose. He was walking, and he hadn't had his belt on his pants. He's lost a lot of weight. I'm on a weight loss journey for my health. I'm losing a lot of weight, and I have to, right? I have a new lover and I'm trying to stay alive. We're connected. So I'm losing weight, he's losing weight, and he can't afford to lose weight. Oh, this connection, y'all. This connection is something else. Um, Lee will just come over and hand me a headache thing, a headache pill. It's a thing that dissolves in my. I'm like, how did you know I have? He knows. He knows. He knows. He knows, y'all. He knows. Um, And he is running some a couple amazing specials. He really wanted me to um, um, would love to talk to you. It's very new. I don't know a situation so intense. Ashley, email me at relationship reinvent. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it right here. Um, I need you to email me and set up a free 30-minute. Um, with me and Lee. Oh, wait a minute. I messed that up. Do that, please. Please email. Please email. Please. Um, oh, struggling with the financial future too. It's in the energy field for many of us. It's kind of a downtrodden feeling. It's pushing us to align with feminine creativity, energy, and not just the physical. Totally agreed. I just went through a divorce. Hopefully, he is too. Feel like if I'll die if I have to leave a twin, but maybe a new one. Yeah, Ashley, we need to talk. Hugs. It it was amazing. Hi B. I'm hanging in there, girl. Or yeah, is it a girl or guy? Could I don't know. Um, or hi. How about that? um, you know what? I did have a pretty good day. The grandkids were here. We're getting them again on Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday. If you haven't been to my Facebook, my personal Facebook, Sherry Patterson, if you go there, the one I used to use, I don't use anymore. If you look up Sherry Patterson, you'll find a picture of me and Lee. There's a couple there. Um, I don't even know. It's got a lighter background, not the darker one. Um, and my grandson at Target today really wanted this suit, y'all. Just the suit. He wanted a suit. He wanted the suit. And we're there, and I was like, no. And his response was, "Ma'am, all, ma'am, all." Because I was saying no, and he was like, "Ma'am, all, ma'am, all." He didn't get the suit because Lee, not because of me, because of Lee. Lee said no. I was saying no too. I wasn't going to buy him the suit, but Lee was like, "Not today. Put it back." And I was like, mm. um, Ain, Sherry, I'm in the same stage when you knew about the other woman in his life. How did you realize the difference in yourself? It's not the exactly question, but I hope that you can read me in some way. Um, how did you realize the difference in yourself? I knew my worth. Um, I knew my worth, and um, I knew that it was. What is this? I knew that it was different. I knew that um, I never felt personally anything like that. Anything like that. I mean, I thought I'd been in love before. I thought it 100 times I've been in love before, right? Um, of course, I felt like I was in love. I was married for 13 years. I thought I was in love. I knew this is what I knew. I knew that if I was feeling that, that if he was feeling that, then I was the one he was thinking of, right? That didn't mean I was going to be with him at that point because I wasn't. But then I did, right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Ashley Malone. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. Um, it's Dara. I'm trying to fix this. Let's see. There we go. Um, I just knew the minute I saw him that we were connected, and I knew that if he felt that too, then we were going to be together. And I didn't know the hell that we would have to go through to get here. I didn't know that. I do now, and it's not over. We're still going through it sometimes. We really are. Um, you know, we're connected, and we're always going to be connected. And we're so deeply in love with one another. I just knew there was just a knowing in me, but I wasn't going to be with him if he was going to womanize. There's no way, And now I can just pick up his phone at any time. I pick up his phone all the time. I picked it up today. I had to go through the email because I was emailing somebody back and forth, and the email that I was using to do that isn't on my phone, it's on his. So I use it all the time. He uses mine all the time. Um, there's a knowing. There's a knowing. There's a knowing. Did you say last week that we could do Venmo? You can do Venmo. That is correct. Um, let me put it here because I don't know it. I'm gonna put the Cash App back up. Um, so um, I'll get the Venmo up in just a second. Okay, so let me look at that. I'll just happily send it to me. Let's see. So any donation, and I'll pull a card for you from India's deck. I love the deck. I do have all my decks here, so okay, he'll send it in just a second. Let's see. Sounds like Mel without the ego. You know what's interesting, Hugs, is that Lee and Mel had a very interesting relationship. Mel, um, I felt like Mel felt like Lee would continue to guide, right? Continue to do right, and continue to guide right, right? Not look at that. He's so quick. Um, he's even in session. He's amazing, y'all. All right, let me put it here. Um, let's see. Here it is. At look at that. Let's see. Oh man. All right. There it is. Anyway, so you'll have to tell me if you send a Venmo because I won't know. Lee gets those. So any donation's fine if you send it. You don't have to tell me how much you sent. Just tell me you sent it. It's no big deal, and you'll get a card reading. So let's see. Oh, where am I at? So yeah, so Mel and Lee had that relationship, and Lee at one point was talking to Mel and felt John in him. I don't know. I'm not sure. I wasn't there, but it's interesting you brought up Mel. We talked about him today. It's it's synchronicity. Let's see what's going on. Yes, and it's uncomfortable for them and us, especially the men, because the programming is they are providers. I experienced the working. Yes, yeah. I mean, he's just working so hard, and he's struggling, and I know that it feels unfair to him at this point, and he feels like he's failing me. He feels like he's failing our family. He feels like he's failing us. I know that he feels like the world is on his shoulders. I know he does. I feel it. I feel him. So please send the positive energy to Lee. And you know what? I may even talk him into um, coming in for a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll help, y'all. Um, you both need downtime. Come to Cali and let's go camping. Please bring my wife and kids. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. Y'all don't want none of that, I'm telling you. man. It's really there. Tyler saying there really is this pool right now. I'm also experiencing where I feel like I need to use my gifts, but then there's this part of me that I have no. Yeah, um, yeah, he's really struggling with that, Tyler. I mean, every time he mentions going back to the corporate world, my heart just, man, my soul. I feel the burning. I feel it now. I feel the burning, and you know, um, I want to help him, and we're gonna love him through it. We're gonna love him through it. And he's not like in a depressed state. He's just going back into his head and coming back in, and he's been listening to some positive music, and he's um, working to help get through it, helping other people. Um, so over twin, but still dream of him. Thank you. So excited to you and your fame. Oh, oh, Ashley. Oh, fame. Fame would come with fortune, and that's not it. I don't even want all that. Um, thank you, though. Shannon Temples, you do get a let's see, you get a card reading. I guess I do get those. I guess I do get those. So anyway, if you do a card pull, and anyway, I do Cash App, Venmo. You can do it through here on YouTube. If you do it through here on YouTube, we get it like once a month or something. They send it, and then, but if you do it through Cash App and Venmo, we get it immediately. And let's pull Shannon a card. Let's see what Spirit has to say for Shannon. Shannon, I'm gonna. You know what? I just realized who you were. I am. Might be in your next session, child. Shannon. That's all. That's all. I just had to. I had to bring your energy into the card reading, girl. You know, have you ever seen that meme? Before I pull this card, Shannon, have you ever seen that meme where there's like an angel and it's going like this, and it says, "This is how my spirit guides probably feel." Shannon. Oh, I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. I'm gonna pull you a card. All right. Let's see what spirit says, Shannon. Let's see what spirit says. Oh boy, you you got the crystal clear card. Crystal clear. Look at this broken nail. 31 crystal clear. It's pretty clear, Shannon. I don't even know what this says, but I'm gonna tell you, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear to me. 30. I love you so much. Um, uh, and I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Because I know you're over there chuckling. I know. Yeah. 31 crystal clear. It's a spirit card. By the way, these cards I buy India Lay. She's an amazing coach. She's freaking awesome. I love her. She's one of ours. You can find her there at India Lay. Is it Lee or Lay.com? I don't know. She'll tell me. Um, your card, Shannon. I'm gonna read the whole thing. I'm thinking I'm gonna need to. Without even having to think about it, you naturally gravitate towards the clearest, cleanest air, water, sounds, sustenance, and surroundings. But moving towards the clearest, cleanest crystalline energy takes consistent and consciously chosen focus and intention. It requires daily, and sometimes many times daily, decision to connect and reconnect. I guess I should turn it over with spirit within your core and allow your higher consciousness to steer you towards the energy that is most in flow and clear for the parts of women, clear for you at this place on your path. It takes choosing to override the parts that you feel safe handling over. I'm losing it. It takes choosing to override the parts of you that feel safer handing your power over to others, or allowing them to hand theirs over to you. It takes committing to a higher, ever expanding embodiment of all that you are destined for. This is not perfection striving or positive forcing, but rather an openness and willingness to explore the parts of you that are new to you. Only the energy, vibration, frequency that is compatible and a clear match for them. Wait a minute. And a clear match for these newly born aspects of you will bring out and nourish them in every moment. You deserve and you are designed to experience energy that is crystal clear, clean, sparkling, and just right for you. Seek it, speak it into your reality, and surrender to the ways your higher guidance is leading you into. See how like nothing you've ever had, see how it is drawing in the connections and circumstances, and feel like nothing you've ever had the opportunity to experience before. Watch in awe as this energy takes shape as miraculous gifts and co-creations with spirit. Listen to this. If you pulled this card, you are being guided to intentionally move towards higher vibrational energy in all that you do. So, make a daily decision to connect with spirit and allow higher consciousness to guide you towards vibrational energy. Override the parts of you that tend to hand your power over to others. Okay, Shannon, you know that little thing that just happened and all that low vibrational energy? Spirit's telling you it's time to release that. It's time. It's time. It's time. I agree. We both need downtime, Hogs. I do. I can't go camping, but I can go glamping. I can't go glamping. Um, oh, you have had that. I had one bad experience with Cash App, but everybody's using it, so it's almost a have to have. It's crazy. Um, I've uninstalled it and installed it 50 times, but I I, I don't know. Um, my boyfriend is from India, so it seems like I should get a card. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't mind Cash App. I think it's fine. I know that I think I don't know what the word is, but it's supposed to be safe. But nothing's safe. That's how I look at it. There's nothing that's safe. Nothing's safe. It's a hit or miss. Especially in the banking world, you're going to get hacked. Period. It's just like when we had COVID, and COVID when it first came out, and everybody's like, "Oh God, oh my gosh," and then we all got it. Yeah. Um, we talk telepathic all the time. Married guy, not twin. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's what I got to say to that, Ashley. Oh boy. Um, we connected closer than we may know. My twin is a relative ancestor. Oh wow. That's super cool. That's really cool. Wow. Wow, Hugs. That's awesome. That's exactly how spirit has them feeling, as if they are failures. So on point. And there are two other men I know experiencing this. Wow. Oh gosh. You know what, Sharon? It's yeah. I cannot imagine Lee going back into the corporate world. I it that I can't imagine. Lee's been home for um let's see, 11, 12, let's see, 14, um four, I don't know. How many years? 11, 12, 12 years, 13 years, maybe 12 years, something like that. That he that we've been doing this, you know what I mean? And when I got sick, he sort of he sort of took it by himself, a lot of the sessions, right? Because it's hard for me to set for so long, um, throughout the day. Um, Man, it's rough. It's rough. So whatever you're doing out there, candle lighting, uh, sending energy, all that mess, all that lovey stuff. I love that stuff. Um, let's see. What am I missing? What did I miss? Why is Lee talking about going back to the corporate world? Actually, he's going through some type of dark night of the soul or something. He's just really feeling like he's not making a big enough difference. Um, you know, he's struggling. He's struggling um, financially. You know, our bank account got hacked, and again, that's what I was saying. It it happens. It happens a lot, right? It doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, it happens, and it puts a dent in things. And Lee's really Lee's one of those guys that when he feels like he's failing, um, he gets really quiet and he goes inside and he stays in this dark place. And we're all gonna love him through it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna love him through it. Um, the force of it all. What's going on? I feel I feel to help them figure things through with balance, and sometimes spirit sends us back to the corporate things to clear out timelines, and then we go back. Let me see where it was. Then we go back to what we love. We have to trust the Most High. Ashley, that's exactly what my spirit guides are like. I swear, it's ridiculous. They're like, "Oh, she's awake." They even get me in the shower. What are we doing today? What are you gonna do today? Let's not act up today. Every day, like we're not gonna act up today. We're not, and we do. And at the end of the night, tomorrow's a new day, hon. Yes. Hang on just a second. I'll put it back. I'll put it up here just a second. Um, Here it is. Here it is. Um, I got it. So, um, there it is. So, feel free to talk about it. Really helps me heal. Oh, okay, Shannon. She's saying it. Just don't get scammed on Cash App. They won't have your back. Yeah, I know, girl. Um, okay. And PayPal's fine too. Just let me know. It's it. He's Lee is a Libra, but his son is a Taurus. Oh man. Oh yeah, we'll be able to get that money back. And through the bank. That's not a problem. I mean, our bank's amazing. They always give the money back. It's not a problem, but it takes time, right? So, if we've got all the money for our monthly bill sitting there to get ready to go out, and then we wake up one morning and it's gone, right? And we know we'll get it back, right? But now it's just the human condition. The phone starts ringing, the text starts coming, the emails start coming, the phone won't stop ringing, the phone won't stop ringing, the phone won't stop ringing. So it then it turns into the human condition, and we try to stay as far away from the human condition as we possibly can around here. Really, really, we do. Um, have faith that it's going. Oh yeah, for sure. The universe won't ever leave people that are. Oh, thank you. Um, let's see. Would you like to meet your guides, including me? Oh, of course, of course. Um, so let's see. Um, Lee is doing something pretty cool that he wanted me to mention because I think it's cool too. It's on the website. I do know that. I do know that it's on the website. He is we. I say he, I mean we. Y'all know that, right? Special. What does this say? If you go on the website, that's what I'm on right here. That's us. That's our website, relationshipreinvented.com. You should go there. There's pictures. Um, he's doing, or we are doing, a mini root camp special. 6 1-hour sessions and two 30-minute sessions. So 6 1-hour sessions and two 30-minute sessions. Got it? Wouldn't that be? That's basically 7 sessions. But I mean, I'm saying if you want to turn those two 30-minute into 1 hour, that's fine. But I'm thinking what he's thinking here is we're going to do a 6 1-hour session root camp and then two 30-minute after, and then we can talk and see how you're doing. So 6 1-hour sessions and two 30-minute sessions for 111 no $1,111.11. Let me show you. $1,100.11, right? On the website. Mini root camp, 6 1-hour sessions and two 30-minute sessions. And another one, Ashley, I'm going to pull you a card. And Ashley, by the way, you get a gift. Your gift is going out. I think if you didn't send me your address, I need it. And those of you who were in the contest last week um, with Lee in it, and you won something, if you haven't sent me your address, send it. The other ones I'm about to send out. Um, so there's that. 6 1-hour sessions and two 30-minute sessions for 11, right? $1,111.11. You put 11 cents in there, it's important. Um, I am focusing, as you guys know. Hey, look, this is interesting information. I um I at the beginning of the year knew that I was going to focus on a couple things this year. I'm doing a lot of work with the hospital that I got my transplant at. I do want to throw this out there. It's super important. If you know anyone anywhere in the United States, if you know anyone anywhere in the United States who is needing or on a transplant list and has been on a transplant list waiting for an organ, please contact me. It's imperative that you contact me, right? I was on a waiting list at one center. It was a great center. It was fine. Wonderful staff. 2 years almost. 2 years. Another center, 3 days. 3 days. We have organs here in Cincinnati, y'all. We have them, and it's important. Get off that list and get your organ. Let's get you there. So that's important to know. So I'm doing a lot of volunteering with the transplant community and the life center and the hospital that saved my life. I'm working closely with the surgeons who saved my life and the surgeon who called me for my liver. It's so rewarding working with them, considering I don't know who my donor is. And my donor was anonymous. I do know that the donor was young. So, anyway, I'm doing a lot of things. I'm doing a lot of volunteering. I'm doing a lot of um, charity work on the side. I'm just doing a lot. Lee's philosophy of giving away more than we receive, right? Um, he's got that in place, and he's doing that. We're both doing that, and I received that statement that I just read. Um, Spirit just had me receive that. Um, let's see. Um, And what Olga said. Just have faith that it's going to work out. The universe won't ever leave people that are as giving as you both are. Let me tell you about the conversation that Lee and I was pondering on today. We were having the very serious conversation about him going into the corporate back into the corporate world, and you know, um, I'm just following spirit and talking to him, right? And he was talking about I just he's he didn't stumble onto. I know he was in his head. I know he was head, but he stumbled onto that website. That one. Yep, that one. That one. And he got really discouraged, guys. He got really discouraged. Um, so many people can fall into a cult. Um, and the brainwashing. But he was discouraged. He's got the knowledge and the spirit help and the guidance to change the world. I know he does. I know he does. I know he does. All right, we got some card ratings to get to. Um, okay, Ashley, I got you. I got you. Let's see here. I got you. All right. All right. All right. Ashley gets a card pull, and let's see. All right, Ashley. Yeah, Ashley, the one site that 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 one. I I I I can see why he gets discouraged. I can. It's so sad. But I just told him this is exactly what Olga said. You know what? We're doing the right thing. We're doing the right thing, right? We're doing what the universe has asked us to do. We're 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 connecting people. We're connecting people. Lee's got a new term. Um, Lee's got a new term that he's replacing twin flame with. And I forgot what it was, but he told me. But you know what? I'm going to stay on here till he comes down so he can tell you. And hopefully you guys can cheer him up a little bit. Okay? Let me pull Ashley a card here. Spirit guiding me to this card. And this card is New Heights, Ashley. New Heights. And it's pretty. It looks like this. New Heights. Number 44. Birdies fly. Oh, there's a hand. I just noticed that hand. I was paying attention to my broken fingernail. That I should have been. Up, I dropped it. Shoot. Forgot the number. All right. All right. Y'all. All right. 44 card. New Heights. 44 New Heights. I love this deck. It gets warm in my hand. It gets warm in my hand. I love it. I wish I could use the pendulum on here. My pendulum's on fire. Um, but I can't see. I don't know how to get the camera on it. New Heights. Let it all fall together. It's a shift. It's a shift. Um, it's a shift. If you've pulled this card, you're being guided to embrace that everyone who is meant to be a part of building your new foundation has been called in. Believe that you deserve it, despite any doubts or stories in your mind. Let go of expectations about how and when things will come together and trust that spirit is orchestrating the materialization of your divine blueprint. Regularly ask what you can do to help and listen for guidance. If you find yourself aimlessly wondering or ruminating, redirect your thoughts to what you are being shown and ask to do it in the present moment. Oh, Ashley, you got some something coming. You got it coming. Go, go. Love the deck. Love it. It gets warm in my hands. It really does. And the blue deck used to do that too. It still does when I use it, and I use it still. Um, but for some reason, for these Monday night card pulls, I've really been enjoying this deck. It was such a wonderful gift, and so my spirit just tells me it was a gift to me, so I will continue to gift. Right? It's the best thing for me to do. Um, let's see what we got going on. Um, so that being said, if again, let's have everyone gather. Um, when you do your meditations and your guidings and things, guidance, all that stuff, just send Lee positive, flowing, loving energy, and you know the the spirits are loud, and I can hear them very well. Um, I've heard his mother's voice, and I heard his uncle's voice, and I heard a friend of his voice, a friend of his, um, and the corporate world couldn't handle Lee, guys. The corporate world could not handle Lee. It he'd never get anything done. He would talk to everybody now. He hasn't been in corporate in the corporate setting for 12, 13 years. I want to help him out of that space. I think we all can if we send him positive, loving energy, and you know, I know he's making a difference, and I hope he knows deep down inside that he's making a difference. I just know that he's in his head feeling that he's not making a difference, and and his phone's ringing. So when the universe feels like it's time, then it'll be time for us to settle it, and it'll be all right. It's always all right. It's always all right. Um, the one site, yeah, that one. He went there. I don't know why. He went there to check it out to see what they were doing. Like, why people? What are they doing? That's pulling people in, and it's just, and they're lying. And I would rather not lie to pull people in to lie to them to take their money, um, and to tell them to all the wrong stuff. But anyway, we've been here a very long time. And when we got here, Mel even said, "Yeah, I doubt if you guys will be here in 5 years." And here we are. Um, Lee hears Mel a lot, and he loves him. We both love him, and maybe I believe Mel will help him too. Thank you, Ashley. I know Ashley. There's a corporate world. I don't think it handle him for sure. He'd get triggered. Yeah, unethical marketing. Thank you, Tyler. I feel the same, like Lee is feeling, and you are feeling about how people lie and get a lot of money and support. Oh, maybe he won't come down, guys. I just got a text. Oh, he's having a rough time, guys. He's having a rough time. I'll be down in a minute. He just said it's been rough. Let's see. Um, um, I'm texting him back, so um, okay. We'll see if he comes down. I'll say I just asked him if he wanted to go live with me or if he just wanted to come down and chill. So I'm going to now take off my watch because if any of you know me, then you know what this means. But the time, right? That's usually there. The time is no longer. Oh, he said okay, coming. God bless his heart. Now they are my minutes. I'm controlling these minutes. So I take my watch off because now they're mine. When my watch is on, they don't belong to me, right? So anyway, Lee's coming down, so I'll make room. God bless his heart. That's Gemma. That's Gemma. Gemma, you're gonna have to move when Dad comes. Y'all look at this. Is she not the cutest? She's not allowed on the couch. Isn't she precious? Jimmy, you're not allowed. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Um, he's Lee is upstairs. Lee is upstairs. I am down here. Yeah, Tyler, the unethical marketing, and then everything else. Everything else. Oh yeah, Ashley. Oh shoot, here we go. I know. It, she 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 didn't move.
She just decided to be a.
She did not move, y'all.
Nope.
Look.
Hi, Jim. How's it going? Oh, hi, Kurt.
She didn't move.
I heard y'all already ate. Why you come over here trying to get food? Hello, everyone.
Y'all ate.
Oh, Jen Hubert, thank you so much for that message.
So
that was amazing.
So if Sharon's still here, so we've been talking about, the energy and what is happening and going through and things like that, right?
Yep.
And Sharon is saying that she's talking to a lot of men, and a lot of men are going through something very, very similar.
Yep.
And it's an energy that it is feeling like you're not doing enough, not making a big enough change, not making a big enough difference.
Yes.
And then experiencing the financial struggle that comes with that, right? And then just trying to navigate staying out of your head versus feeling versus thinking, right, is a process. And I don't know if Sharon's still here, but
there's an energy field of and it's more driving itself more to a masculine experience. And I think it's not just, it could be a really strong feminine masculine as well. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's got a little bit of both. But what I'm feeling really deep inside is like crying all the time. So, my mind's going to say, well, you're not doing enough. You should do this. And the mind starts doing that because it was programmed to. So the feeling I have and the gut I have is like, why are you listening to that? That's not real. And it's like if you're going through it right now, you're going through the year of the truth. So is your mind telling you the truth? That's what the question really leads to. The question is always going to lead to, is your mind, is your thinking, anything related to connection ever going to tell you the truth? Anything ever telling you the truth about your relationships, about your financial status, about what you complete, how you do, how you show up, if you're enough? All of these things are all of woundings that the mind has translated to tell you that that's who you are. None of that is who you are. You're what you feel. And I believe men are really starting to feel that. And you're about to lose your battery, woman. Your red light's on. Oh, yeah, you weren't even looking at that. Yeah.
I do that with the gas tank too.
Yeah. You need somebody to plug you in connection. And here I am, always plugging you in. Always plugging you in. I won't plug you, all right.
You do.
Anyway.
You do plug me in.
I
want to talk about that kind of plugging in.
Sometimes the plug's the plug.
Plug
if I got an opportunity to plug,
I'm
plug. Let's see. Sharon said, having to get used to the new earth and not working to pay bills. I can feel it so strongly to break down the masculine feelings of insecurity, not good enough programming. So what's happening is you got to watch. This collapse has been long overdue. And we're seeing a lot of men really, I watch a lot of different men's channels on YouTube, and we're seeing a lot more truth. I think we sat and watched 3 hours of truth one night. We were like, this is some deep truth. We weren't even ready for it. And I think what was so amazing about it is it talked back to a space where we could connect to it, and we knew that they were talking connection. We were like, is this really happening? Like, this is happening, and there's millions of people watching this with us. And men are finding that there's more information that men were never shown. We were raised believing a man is this and a man is that, or a woman was told a man is this and a man is that. There's this design of man that made us believe in a God of man and not really the truth of it. You know what I mean? It's like we're starting to realize like that made no sense whatsoever. We're on Mother Earth, which meant Mother God, or whoever we want to look at it, or how we want to look at it. There's more to all of it. We just make bullshit out of it. And men don't have any place where they can tell their truth because we've been told to hold in our feelings. We've been told, be a man. That doesn't, when I hear somebody say, be a man, it's like, it's the most painful thing because we've been taught not to feel. Mm-hmm. And we've got all these feelings running around bottled up. And some causes anxiety, some cause fear, some cause just running and never really letting anybody love you.
Do you feel that holding in that men holding it, that just clicked in me, men holding in all of their feelings most often in their lives, always in their lives, but not really feeling comfortable to be able what they feel sends them into an anxiety state. Absolutely. Always in anxiety, living in anxiety. If it's not anxiety, then it's stress.
If it's not stress,
well, stress is anxiety, right?
All of them belong to suffering.
Yeah.
All of that energy belongs to suffering. And we're told, and that's the thing, we've been driven for centuries, mm-hmm. if not eons, of getting things done based on stress.
Right.
Based on that energy, you know, that, and it's not an easy energy to kind of disassociate with, because that would mean we'd have to come to you with all of our feelings, all of our pain. And that's not really openly accepted.
Right.
I mean, we can watch a grown man on TV scream out for his mommy and then lose his life and not pay attention and not realize that's been happening this whole time. Men doing it to other men. And those men who actually had to feel that, they felt the pain of that.
What do you mean?
It's men thinking they got to be men in front of men.
Right.
Like we can't share our feelings.
Can't be vulnerable with each other.
And you saw me. I ran right over and I grabbed that man and we hugged because his dad is sick, and I didn't hold back. Everybody was watching. I didn't care.
Who? What?
When we went with our friends, when we met them up there with the Dank House.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's that. You know what? Pull him aside. And I was like, I'm not going to pull him aside and tell him I'm here for it. I'm going to pull him aside and get, come here. Come here, man. Yeah. No, I'm going to cry with you. Let's do this. It's different because the energy of what we come with, we surround that kind of energy. And that energy is what evaporates, right? You see what I'm saying? But we know we've been in energy where that's not acceptable at all. A handshake is what they're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's still that handshake. It's not like we feel things and we're not allowed to be felt and we're not allowed to be held. Men drive themselves towards sex because they feel like they can't have the other stuff they need.
Yeah.
I found that out the hard way. I used the shit out of that. Didn't realize I could just go to somebody and say, can I have a hug? Yeah. Right. That's not what I was. You want to get some slide?
You just needed a hug?
I just needed a hug.
7 kids later, all I needed was a hug.
I didn't get that many hugs. And I didn't have that many kids.
No, you did not.
But we look at what we're all going through, and it's about connection. We just need connection. We don't know how to ask for it. We want to act like we don't need it, but the truth is we all need it. Mm-hmm. Every single person on the planet needs it. And we don't know how to talk about it. We don't know how to open up from our feelings. Like you and I, we beat ourselves up thinking we don't talk to each other enough. And then I'll talk to somebody and go, no, it's not. That's completely the opposite. I mean, remember, we're never apart. So what we experience in connection, it's like I look out and I go, nobody's doing this really. like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we see couples who are passing these 73 years together, 57. We're seeing them. We're going, that was we know that energy, and we're here putting it on this channel. Going, this is something that's there, but everybody can have it. Everybody does have it, but not everybody's out of this to get it. So this was the pre-programming that we're fighting.
Right.
And I've
Okay.
it can be deep and it can be devastating, but know that you're loved. Men, you're loved. You got a brother right here. If you just need to talk, there's 30 minutes you can click into. If you want to heal, believe me, I'm doing it. She'll tell you I don't hold any, and if I do, she figures it out and she finds a way to pull it out of me.
I told him that you were that you had stumbled upon, but not stumbled upon, because just out of curiosity, that you went to that other website, and it was.
I was like, thriving. I was like, wow. But what's interesting is there's always an impact, because people watch, right?
Yeah.
We know they were watching long before. So even if we lead them to, hey, stop hurting people when they're already in pain, if that's the message that needed to be cleared, that's what Connection was here to do.
Yeah.
And if that's what we did and they changed it, great. If they didn't, it's going to catch up. Pain is one of those things. You can only contain it for so long. And we've seen it in all kinds of different ways. I mean, I will never forget hearing, it's public. This is public knowledge with Weinstein, right?
Yeah.
It's public knowledge. So it's like, I remember hearing it and then feeling the pain that it caused, and not knowing if there was ever going to be anything ever done about it. Because we knew, you know what I mean? We knew what we knew, but we didn't really know because we're confidential.
Right.
And that's about as small pieces I can give you, but I can tell you this. That energy has now transpired in all the energies that we're seeing now. It's still the same connection doing the same thing. We're just not all paying attention to connection. We're all paying attention to what we think about connection. So I wonder what happens when we all start feeling connection. What's going to happen then? Because then we're going to realize we've been hurting each other all along. And it didn't make any sense. I would tell you guys, this woman cares about how I feel in ways that Yeah, here I am being mean.
That's why we all love you. That's why we all love you.
You need your pain. You need your pain for this connection. And stop hiding it from the person you connected to, because I'm telling you, you don't have any idea how you can be loved until you finally let yourself be loved in your pain. That's what this connection is about. It's not called a twin flame connection. It's called a two flame connection.
There it is. I told you. I was going to bring him down to say it.
It's built off of the core of our planet. When it's at its hottest point, we're telling you the pain is at its greatest, but the love is at its deepest. And we're trying to tell you, we're living proof that that's real. It's not that bubblegum shit they're feeding you. It's not the bubblegum shit you saw in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's the intro to what you could have. But then all your other shit has to come up because you didn't heal it. So when you think you can tell yourself you healed something, and if somebody brings it up to you and they want to talk to you about it, do yourself a favor. Don't tell them you healed that shit and start getting pissed off, because that's not called healing. That's not healed. If you can't talk about shit you say you healed, you didn't heal it. Get to the truth, because the truth is how you connect. And you all deserve connection. And I don't think we're going to stop until we see and know that that's possible.
That's good news, guys. That's good news.
Yeah, because I keep trying to talk myself out of it.
I kept telling them we're trying to head back into the corporate world. And
I
I don't think the corporate world can handle you.
No. I don't know if it's that they
I really
can't
don't.
I just believe
I really
that
don't. I don't think you'd get anything done.
I would walk in there and go,
Yeah.
this shit isn't connected. Right? I'm used to being around connection all
Yeah.
day. I would have to find something where I could build connection.
Right.
But I don't know that that's what I'm supposed to do. I know that's not what I'm supposed to do. I know I'm doing what I'm doing, but I know that I have to go through what I go through.
I need one of those shirts. It's not COVID. It's not COVID.
It's what
It's not
and on the
COVID.
back it says it's weed.
It's just it's not COVID. It's just the weed
Oh, I
around
love
here.
you.
It just takes
You
away
can't,
the
man.
headache.
I'm already there. I drink my drop.
I keep handing it
But,
to him, but he said he's
yeah.
already there.
I'm like, am I holding this for
Where?
you? So I haven't read anything. You guys, thank you for staying connected to me through that.
Exactly
I
the
appreciate
design
that.
of
I
it,
can
Vic.
feel it.
Oh, Sharon had said the eclipse, Mercury retrograde, full moon in Scorpio, and is doing what it's meant to do. Exactly the design of what mankind has forced upon is dismantling tremendously, and especially the time for us to connect emotionally and physically, to end the pain of physical separation too. Man, the pain of
I wish I
physical-
could say this though, way. Sharon, I agree with everything except I'm not getting rid of my pain because I
Man,
realized something very powerful about pain. The more you don't push it away and the more you let it come up, the more you have connection. I'm telling you, the pain is what birthed you. The pain is what's going to love you. There's
Yeah.
no escaping it. And I can tell you that could be probably only our truth, or at least my truth. I don't know if it's your truth, but I know that we've carried so much pain and hid it from each other and kept it back from each other, telling each other it was too
that's
much.
true.
You had too much. I'm too much for you, or it'll be, I don't know if you can handle it. Those speeches. Stop it. That's that bullshit.
Much.
That's you saying, I'm
much.
not going to let you love me. That's all you're saying. If you
You're right.
realize it, you'll stop it.
Yeah.
And it's a very important part of this connection. And it's the one thing that everybody calls running and chasing. It's the illusion
Right.
that they won't choose you.
Exactly.
But it's also the illusion that they will. Because if they do choose you and you don't know how to let them love you because you hide your pain,
yeah,
that I think that's the collapse that this is all about, because that's what it feels like. It feels like, no, stop hiding your hurt, stop hiding your pain, learn to speak from your feelings, because we have feeling intelligence. We have mind intelligence, you have thought intelligence, but you have feeling intelligence. And your feeling intelligence has always been about connection. Always. And it travels. That was our Wi-Fi before there was Wi-Fi. I'm telling you, this connection was Wi-Fi. It was. We copied it. And then we made it electronic. Then we made it so people could kind of think they're connected, but they're not.
For sure.
But your feelings are involved. Your feelings will always be involved.
I'm gonna have the spin wheel, so we're gonna draw the winner for this week. You still got time. If you any donation, anything is fine. It goes, it all goes to the same place. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, doesn't matter on here. For a card pull, I'll pull you one card. And really using India's deck a lot, but whatever. Whatever spirit guides us to do, whatever deck. I'm gonna put. I know that. Share.
Hug said Wi-Fi is exactly what it's like. It is, except they could be on 2.4 and you could be on 5.0, but then you could be shoved down to 2.4 and then they could be shoved to 5.0. We found that we can both be in both places.
Tyler, did I read you? Did I read your card?
Tyler, is Tyler here?
Yeah, Tyler. Did I read him?
I'm missing Tyler. Where are you? Ashley said, lies, darkness, pain that sheds a light on the heart and the light. If you can't have pain, you can't. If you push away your pain, how's anybody loving you? Oh, nothing for me tonight. That was last week.
Okay.
Thank you, Tyler. Good to see you, Ben. Let's see. I haven't seen it. Hi, Olga. Emotion equal energy emotion. Emotion equal the body's reaction to the mind.
Right.
the energy emotion is the part keeping you from seeing where the emotion's being caused. Emotion is your mind's reaction to your feelings, and it comes out. And not necessarily from the feeling, but comes out from your thoughts about that feeling. And then the thoughts tell you the other person gave you that thought, which isn't the truth.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, well, you said you didn't love me. I never said that. You never said, it's like, I think that you didn't want to be bothered by that. Wait, you had a conversation with me where? In your
Right.
head? Yes, in my head. And was it right? You made your mind right, and I wasn't involved. So that's your disconnecting from me. So how does that not make you the runner? It's like you can't even see it because you're not in it to be it. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to be in the pain and go, okay, this pain is, every time I try to say that they said it, the pain gets worse. You should pay attention to that. I'm just saying, if not now, when? That's because it's like very, 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 very important. I found that out the hard way. Because you want to do stuff telling yourself you don't want the pain, not realizing that you're causing it. Because you just won't speak from your feelings. Pain is a feeling, not a thought.
I'm trying to remember who. I know that Ashley got a card reading today.
Okay, we're spinning the wheel.
I'm spinning the wheel. After I figure out, I know Sharon. Was it you? I know you, Sharon. I know you did.
Let's see, I haven't even seen. Did I miss a lot of people? Let's see. We got 24 people in here. Okay.
Sure.
The phone itself is also an interference at times, and electronics.
No,
Anything
who was
where
it?
you can't speak from your feelings is keeping you from connection. Your feelings, you can speak
Shannon.
from. You
Go
can,
ahead.
yes, you can speak from your feelings. We weren't taught to speak from our feelings. We were taught to speak from stuff our mind and our eyes and everything else, but our feelings
Right.
weren't included. So when this connection comes along, and we have to learn, you really kind of become childlike in this connection. Like in the beginning of the bubble, and it was really kind of freeing because we could talk to each other like we were kids.
Right.
Like we didn't have judgment yet.
Yeah.
We didn't learn it. It's like you go back to that, remembering, but you don't realize you could take that inside of yourself and change your whole life.
Yep.
And it's hard. Nobody said it was easy, but I'm telling you, you're worth it. Sherry Lee.
You know what,
she
Ashley?
Said Sherry Lee
You know what's weird? Man, Ashley, man, I love you, man. I really do. I found a picture the other day. You remember when at our wedding when
you pulled it out.
I pulled it out. Remember at our wedding when we was I'm gonna have to post it. When we was on the steps, me, you, Carol.
Yeah, and Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody, was it you? Somebody had a rose in their mouth, I think. Was it you?
I think I did have the rose in my mouth.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But everybody, Ashley was at our wedding. She traveled to our wedding.
She's said
freaking amazing.
Pull him one.
But yeah, Ashley, it's weird that you said that because when he came down here, I thought I really need to pull him a card, and I felt like Spirit was saying pull him a card, and I thought, well, after we got done with the live, I'll pull him a card, right?
No,
but no, I'm doing it now because she said it, and I'm doing it now. Yeah. So
you've been listening to the universe a lot.
I've been listening to the universe a whole lot, actually. I'm going to pull you a card. Here it is right here. I don't believe it goes in reverse on this one.
It's in reverse. So it was
no, it's not. She don't. They don't
have reverse. Okay.
Yeah. What number?
So this says 20. Love you better.
20. 20. Love you better. It's a
Look
flow.
At that. Two mountains. Oh, like backpacking or going hiking or, I don't know, the mountains that we climbed.
Yeah.
And there's the lake we wanted. Or maybe that's the tree we always sat in front of. It's very interesting that we pulled this card. You pulled this one for me. It looks like the place we met.
It's a flow card.
Okay. Flow.
And
what's
I'm
a flow
read the
card?
whole thing.
Okay.
Ask yourself, how do you want love and connection with another person to feel? Where have I been giving my power, control, and capacity for joy away in exchange for an illusion of certainty with another? I am embodying the energy of a connected lover. Is there more I can learn about myself or places within me that I can nurture, grow, and connect with more deeply without judgment? Self love is not self denial or closing yourself off to love because what is happening with another person on their own path. It's one thing to be patient and understanding with someone in connection, provided that vulnerable communication is present. It's totally different thing to put joy and love on hold or put parts of yourself on ice indefinitely because of lack of movement forward. Self love must honor the free will journeys of everyone involved and release ego attachment, trusting spirit and soul and heart connection instead. Anything that requires you to deny, reject, or abandon your inner child, heart, love, and connection is not unconditional love. You are constantly and powerfully drawing in the exact match for your energy. So just sit back and watch and wonder as the one you are a vibrational match for effortlessly manifest each other with ease. If you've pulled this card, you are being guided to. Universe is insane. Um,
It really
if
is.
you pull this card, you're being guided to reflect on how you want love and connection to feel with another person.
Mhm.
Examine where you have been giving away your power and joy in exchange for a false sense of certainty.
Mm.
Ask yourself whether you are embodying the energy of a connected lover. Explore areas within yourself that can be nurtured, grown, and connected with more deeply. Practice patience and understanding in connection, but do not put joy and love on hold indefinitely. Honor the free will journeys of everyone involved and release ego attachment.
Mm.
Remember that you attract people who match your energy and trust in the effortless manifestation of a vibrational match. There it is.
Wow.
There you go.
And you just pulled that card.
Yanked it
Like you
right out
just
of them.
like she made this deck. We've known her for years, and that's the card you pull from her deck.
That's the
Mhm.
card I pulled for you.
Yeah.
Last night, y'all.
I don't even know what to say.
I'm gonna tell them about.
I'm like, I don't.
It's weird because last night, you know how like when you're going
Mm.
through something and you look for signs and you get them and you still look for more, right?
Hi, Dina.
Last night, um, um, I was really trying to make a decision on this fox I'm getting. Okay, I've done a lot of research on a fox, a lot, right? I'm
Okay, Ashley, I will.
I'm prepared. We are prepared. I feel we still need to have a family meeting and go over some things, but I feel like I'm good. But there was a point in time yesterday when I was indecisive about getting this. I got on the internet and I got on some pet owner groups and there was some Karens in there, and I don't mean anything bad if there's a Karen in here because no Karen in my room would be like that. But and, there were some Karens in there and going on and on and on and on. But so if you were so negative, why do you even own one? That's what I asked her. Why even own one? Why are you not? If they're so bad, why do you have 50? Anyway, so I felt discouraged, not, and I was like, well, I didn't know. So I literally sat there when we were talking to our in-laws, right? Our
Mhm.
in-laws, our kids. We were talking to our kids, and the grandkids were running around, and we were talking about it. And I hadn't made a final, and I just said, you know what, universe, spirit. I called in my spirit guides. I said, y'all listen. That's how I talk to my spirit guides. Y'all listen. Y'all listen. Listen up, right?
The universe is obvious
If
when it speaks.
right, if this is a good idea, because I know, especially with the dogs, I know the energy in this home, and I know the animal will just connect to that energy.
We had a rabbit believe it was a dog. We'll
Yeah.
have a fox that believes it's a dog. It's just going to be how it works because we have love for dogs.
We
but
just
we
know
have love
not
for
to.
all
We
animals.
just know not to treat it
The
like
dogs
a dog.
love us in a specific way, and the
Yeah.
dogs kind of control
Yeah.
they don't control. Their energy of love and connection is in the home that we're in.
Yeah.
So like even our energy field expands even like around the house.
Yeah.
Like they hear a sound, they'll let us know, but then they'll go out and then the other one will come down and there will be one by us. It's like they all follow a rule and they'll bark to each other to talk to each other.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
I didn't know until I knew. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
when you're in connection, you look at everything that's not connected, but when you see connection, it's very obvious. So
Yeah.
we're driving home, and
Because I asked Spirit, I called him in. Y'all listen.
mind you,
I need a sign. Give me a sign. If this is a good
you
idea,
guys need to.
y'all are gonna have to
But
show me.
you guys have to understand
Show
what
me.
the universe did, because the universe used me as a tool and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't go home. So here's how that went down. Grandson said, I'm tired, so I'm going to take the highway and get him home so he can go to bed. All of a sudden, he's like, I'm tired.
Are we
but I
taking
wanna
the
listen to this."
highway?
He said, Are we taking the highway? I'm like, No, we don't have to take the highway.
Wanna
So I
take the
get
highway.
off the highway.
The next exit. We got on the highway.
Now this meant
One exit.
we
Got off the exit.
We actually backtracked where we
really
were
did.
and went back down by the kid's house and drove all the way down the long way.
We really
for
did.
back streets. Not only did we take the long way, we went around
We did.
our house.
We did.
We went around it
mess.
and then came back up because we had to go to get Speedway. And when we came back up, we pulled in to where we go back to our street. And right as we turn and we're going down, and the big street lights right there where you can see the whole road. Brown fox, the most beautiful brown fox, comes walking, just strutting by really slow, and goes up on the hill and turns and poses. Now, mind you, the light shined at it, and we looked at it, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, and I went, well, universe just told you what you needed to know. She was, go around that thing. I got to see if that was real.
He looked right at us, then he turned around and looked at us.
He looked at us, but he had a pose.
He was posing.
He was posing like he was being pretty, and I went, okay, we're getting the fox. We're getting the fox. So this fox must need us or have a message for us.
Yeah.
So things like that, when you're in connection, when you can communicate from your feelings, everything starts to look that way.
Yeah.
The thing that you need to realize, or the thing that we keep trying to make sure you guys know and why we're still here, is you need your pain for that. You need your pain for this. You cannot get to connection without your pain. You can't have connection without your pain. You need to trust your connection to make sure you get, or you need to trust your pain to get you connection. It's not what we're taught. We're taught to just heal it, or we're taught to learn to cope with it, or we're taught you've lost your mind. Lose your mind so you can come to your senses. It's okay. You need to trust your senses more than you trust your mind. We're telling you, it makes more sense.
And Fairy, when we're done, I want you to go back and watch some of the video that you missed earlier, because I didn't say your name or anything, but I talked about you and something that happened last week, and it was super cool. So just go back and check it out because you'll love it.
Yeah, foxes are very different kind of spiritual. They have a very strong spiritual energy, but they never get not really domesticated. They just keep the rawness of connection in nature.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see us being taught, all of us, more connection through this fox coming in, because I'm sure it's going to be like a baby, right? You guys will get to see.
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe
it's
on
going to
Monday
be.
I'll have it with me. I don't know. There's just a certain time span you've got to, if you're gonna. They're already domesticated. They're fourth generation domesticated.
Mm-hmm.
That they were rescued.
Show a picture.
They were rescued from a fur farm.
Oh.
And so they're fourth generation domesticated. There's a lot of positives, there's a lot of negatives, but there's with puppies too. So, and there's with kids too. So we're very well educated in it. I know
she is.
you are.
I'm not claiming to yet.
we're gonna family meeting this, right?
You guys got to see this. How could you not? How could you not?
He's got blue eyes. He's
Yeah,
got blue eyes.
and he's
He's got blue eyes.
Look,
He's so good.
look at him. He's just so
He looks like us.
he looks like a. You got a point.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So no, that is a fox.
It's a fox.
It's a fox.
Yeah.
Ashley. Yeah, I totally see. Yeah, I believe that this this connection is still trying to grow, and we're in a space where we're like, okay, we know we need to probably be out in the wilderness somewhere. You know, if you look at the triangle of twins, like Sandra and Alan
Mhm.
in nature, Trevor and Eileen in nature.
Nature.
We're still in a house, so maybe, and we know we're trying to get to nature.
We're
It's
trying.
because when that happens, that's when that grid is locked. You know what I mean? All of the connection, the pieces, and it's like we're trying to build this beautiful puzzle that's going to feel so amazing, and it's going to feel amazing.
Fairy, or not fairy, but Hugs, I want you to email me. I want you to email relationshipreinvent@gmail.com. Tell me what's going on.
We tried to, didn't we? We were supposed to be talking now for 30 minutes.
Yeah. I need to
Hugs,
talk to you.
we need to talk to you.
Yeah.
Put in 30 minutes, but we want to talk for an hour, please.
Yeah. Oh my God, there used to be a few foxes in my backyard. Oh yeah, I love them.
Yeah, it was
What's
like
this
kind of
Marcia?
a little gray with a gray mustache. Yes. Mhm.
For the moon has a dog and a wolf fox. Yeah, to show the contrast between the domesticated and the wild. They both belong inside the gated village. Oh wow.
Oh, thank you, Lane. That's amazing.
I totally understand why you feel compelled to adopt a fox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you know what? I've been feeling wolf a lot
Yeah.
lately. I actually kind of thought, well, if we don't get a fox, let's get a wolf.
Yeah, they're illegal here. Foxes are not. I do have to get a permit, but he's not. His name is Smokey. His name is Smokey, and he's adorable. And our dogs are losing theirs.
Hey, Craig.
My teenage son is probably home. And I feel compelled to pull a card for everybody in the room. I'm going to pull one card.
You want
And
me to pull it?
I'm going to have you. Yeah, I'll have you pull it.
Well,
And then we'll talk about this.
hold my hand on this, and
We'll talk about the specials going on. The dog approves of the wolf as a pet. Yeah.
They're
gonna have a blast with this fox.
The rabbits, the cats. They've approved everything at this point, but we know that they're the inner circle. They know they're the inner circle too.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Mike. How's it going?
Oh, Mike's
good to
down
see you.
here. Hi, Mike.
How's it going, buddy?
Everybody, Mike's still alive.
Yeah. How's
There's
it going,
Mike.
man? How's it going, buddy?
There's Mike.
I know.
He's a little gray now. Remember, he wasn't gray before.
No.
He's a little gray now.
He's getting there.
He's getting
you know what?
kind of old.
You're still a talker too, aren't you?
He's still a good boy. He is. He's a good boy. He's a really good dog.
I know. I tell you what, though.
Watch this. See if I can get him on camera doing this. Pet him.
What?
Pet him. His thing.
Oh, his little thing.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Did you do it?
No.
No. Hold on.
Here.
No, you don't want to do it. No,
He
you
don't
don't want
wanna
to
do it.
Here's the girls right there. It's
It's so funny.
Yeah.
All right. Let me pull a card. I'm going to pull a card.
No, I'll pull the card.
You're going to pull the card
Yes.
for everybody in the
Anymore.
room, and then I'm going to
Okay.
spin the wheel, and then we're going to talk about our specials, and then we're going to go.
Oh, you went into the hospital right before our appointment. Okay, I was like, "We're
Yeah. What
okay.
happened? Yeah.
All right, yeah. Let's do it. We still got it, so please come."
Yeah, Fira, we got to talk.
Yeah.
I was thinking about you the other day, Vina.
Oh, Vina.
I'll get it.
Vina's on. Okay, but no, we're
No,
talking.
I'm talking to
Hugs.
Hugs, but
Yeah.
I thought about Vina the other day.
Oh,
I want to talk to her.
the card
Next time you
is
talk to her.
43 in the shadows.
Everybody, listen to this.
In the shadows.
In the shadows. What number?
43. You want me to read it?
41, 42, 43.
Mhm.
In the shadows is a shift card. Yeah,
Okay.
shift card.
All right. Here's what we got.
I'm on lesson 2, child.
Allow your inner shadows to be brought into awareness. Same as the light. Have compassion for yourself, as clearing and purging negativity can be unpleasant and uncomfortable. Shed what no longer serves you energetically to receive more fulfillment and abundance. All right. my piece of advice for those three is positive and negative energy exist at all times. Be in both. That's where your pain lives. That's where your pain can be activated or deactivated. But more importantly, you can stay connected to it if you just believe in that both have to exist. Don't try to remove one. You remove one, the energy of what you're removing has to go someplace, and it's usually going to go towards what you want. So don't remove it. Be at one with it. Be at peace with it. Feel it all the way through. It makes more sense if you really pay attention to what I'm saying. So I thought this was good for a whole for In the Shadows. It was a cardigan. That's
Our body.
an interesting card because it's a man with his head down with his hands together. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. Interesting.
Interesting. All right,
All right.
let's see what's happening here. All right.
Oh, what did you drop?
All right.
What the? Something dropped.
All right.
Has anybody got anything before we get off here?
I'm going to spin this wheel. Real
Nina
quick.
and I might need a session together. Absolutely.
So before I spin this wheel and we go, let's talk about our specials.
So
what
we've got two
going
new
on.
things that are out there. The other things have gone. They're not coming back. There is a mini root camp, or no, there's
mini root camp.
there's a mini root camp, and that is 7 sessions for new root camps only. And it's 7 sessions. Where am I gonna find it?
right there.
Yeah. So it's 6 sessions. It's 6 1-hour sessions and 2 30-minute sessions.
But if they
So-
wanted to just do 7 1-hour sessions, that's fine too.
Yeah, if you just want to do it that way. But the 30 minutes are there in place for follow-up in between, depending on what we're healing and how you're trying to get through your trust or your ability to trust yourself and what you're feeling.
Yeah.
So
and
it
you know
really
what?
depends on how you get through that.
Anybody in root camp, I feel like if you really want to, like, once you get so far in root camp and you just feel like you just kind of need to stay connected and follow up,
Mhm.
then maybe on the specials you can run like that, like they can do an hour and then maybe a half an hour and then an hour and then maybe a half an hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cut it up like that would even be kind of cool. So you can
You can do it however you want.
however you want. I'm
Um,
thinking.
Yeah, that's actually that's and you just basically we'll talk in that first one and we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah, for sure.
Then we have a new thing we're doing called it's spiritual soul connection support. So it's 6 40-minute
Right.
sessions with both of us.
Yeah.
And you just tell us what you're going through, where you're at, and where things are in this moment. And we basically connect to you for those hours there to connect you back to where you were. So that way, whatever direction you're headed, this is how you'll change that because you'll be connected to. You can't have connection if you're not open to connection. So what we're doing is opening up connection for connection to happen. The thing about that is we really have to pay attention to how you're feeling through it. So when we're both doing it, you're getting both sides. So you'll be able to see where you see things that you normally disconnect from. So if that's something you want to do, it's pretty much guided by you. We will just kind of sit back. We won't dig into anything. Other thing we're going to do is ask you questions about how you got there. Those questions kind of will lead you back to how you can go different direction, because we're going to make sure that you see the multiple avenues you can choose.
Ylang Hall is, I don't know how to pronounce that. I hope that's right.
Lang?
Ylang
Oh,
Hall.
thank you.
We are going to pull your card.
Yes.
Lang Hall. We're going to pull your card.
I'll
don't
pull
know
this
if
one.
You're here.
Hold on. Let me get.
And
There,
I
I got
really hope
I got it.
you're not. I really hope you're not mad at the way that I pronounced your name. I could have said Mr. and
That's
Mrs.
all,
Hall.
that's all right. You don't even have to say anything here, but whoosh,
Pull the card.
there it was. Oh my God! Now I don't know how many cards you've pulled. Have you pulled a
This
lot
is
of
my
cards tonight?
third, I believe.
This is your 3rd card of the night?
Yep.
Okay. Now, we're all on here. There's 26 people in here.
Elang is perfect.
Elang.
Thank
So let me show you guys. I want to show you this card, but I want you to also pay attention to what we've been talking about in connection. The card that was pulled was Union.
Get it away from the light. There you go, Union card.
I'm not at a bad angle.
What number is
this? There.
Now we look grainy.
No, hold on, I'll put it back. Union.
Union.
18. Yes. Elang.
18
That was
card.
for Union.
I can
Wow,
read this.
you got a Union card? Elang, you go, girl.
Yeah, this is a growth card.
Yeah.
Let me I'm gonna read the
synopsis before you get to the bullet points.
Half of you is wild and free and in perfect sync with eternal existence and flow. You're gonna have to do this.
Yes, I will. This sounds like my language.
It is.
Half of you is wild and free and in perfect sync with eternal existence and flow. Half of you is earthbound and dependent on connected conscious cultivation to thrive. The half that is your heart and soul needs to only be allowed to stay connected, nothing more. It knows the way from there and is tuned in and receiving an uninterrupted flow of abundance, resources, support, joy, and unconditional love. The other half, that is your mind and body, needs direction and intentional cultivation. It is completely dependent on you to provide these. And if you do not, it will turn to anyone or anything who does. This can take the form of other people, substances, societal structures, or any matrix to which it can attach for direction and authority. It becomes overgrown, tangled, and fruitless like an abandoned garden. When you make the choice again and again, each day and each moment, to consciously, connectedly, and intentionally cultivate the growth of your mind and body, this half of you will serve you beautifully and bountifully, perpetually yielding life-sustaining and existence-enhancing gifts. You will live in balance and move with the shifts and growth of the natural, energetic, and spirit worlds, and flow in connection with the other half of you and with the source of all that is. This is union, half intention, direction, and action, half miraculous growth, flow, and abundance, yin and yang, masculine, feminine, and spirit, divine trinity. If you pulled this card, Elaine, you are being guided to provide your mind and body direction and intentional cultivation. Notice any desires to turn to others or external influences for direction and authority. Consciously cultivate your mind and body to receive new life-sustaining and existence-enhancing gifts. Wow. Okay, Elaine, you on plane. You growing over there? So the other one that we're doing. Yeah, I didn't put my phone down. So the other one is I did the special, right? We're doing they did that's right.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was it then. There was only two of them.
So yeah.
And then we're still doing 30 minutes.
Yeah, so we're doing free 30 minutes.
I totally understand. It's very opportune.
If you want to talk to us, just email us. Or actually, there's a way you can go onto the website, right, and sign up for a 30-minute gift.
Yeah, that's actually right a tab that says 30-minute gift.
30-minute gift. Click it.
Yeah.
Click it.
Actually, it's below the description here. If you see it down below, go ahead and hit it. What have you got to lose? I mean, one thing you'd be doing is choosing connection if you chose us.
This deck is so precious. This deck was sent to me by India Lay. She's a really cool cat. And she's beautiful. And right there, you'll see her email address, indialay.com. She's also here on Facebook, or she's also on Facebook. I believe she's on YouTube.
She's got YouTube? Hold on.
I don't know if
she has.
I should know that.
I
don't know.
All right. So,
but it's the Oracle of the Mystic. The cards are beautiful. The deck is beautiful.
I believe she is Light Switch Connections on Facebook.
On Facebook, Light Switch Connections.
I believe
pretty awesome.
Light Switch Connections is India.
And I'm sure she's got this deck for sale at indialay.com. Right there. You see it? Let me go.
Sherry, what was it you were offering?
I can't see it.
Oh,
there it is. Okay. Yeah. Sorry that. What's that?
Ashley Westfall, Sherry, what were you offering? You were talking about earlier for 111 US.
I was actually well. There's a bunch of things that are 111. My personal medium readings are 111.
Mhm. You know what? Through the month of May, we'll do 111.
Sessions are 111.
Sessions are 111.
Sessions are
If you
111.
want us both, it's 222.
Let's
do that. Well,
We're
I'm
do
not gonna
that.
put that on there. That's only for people that find this video and watch it.
Yeah.
After May 2024, I need to put that out there because I know somebody's going to come down a lot.
Just do it for the month of May
For the month of May.
2024.
But we'll start today, and it'll go through May 31st.
Yeah, that's really cool. But I do personal medium readings and card readings for 111. Earlier I was talking about
she's
a
got
program.
over 500 decks, but not that one.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
India.
I got my favorites. Other than India's, isn't my new favorite.
She was a healer that trained with us, and she's really good.
Yeah, she's
really
awesome.
good.
I love these
Her
Energy
and,
Oracle decks by Sandra Allen. They're my favorites too. These but India's I've been working with on my lives every week, and I love it. So. But the program I was talking about is not 111. It's $1,111, right?
The 1111 for the special mini root camp.
$1,111. But there is
Michelle Christie.
I am still and will always be doing
medium.
Yeah, and sexual abuse root camps. Yeah. Sexual abuse root camp, pretty intense, real intense. It's really deep. We really talk about some. Talk about
what you don't talk about.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to heal until you do.
We're also not weekly, but periodically doing the sex abuse chat.
Yeah, we're going to Wednesday nights.
We're going to do it Wednesday night again.
Wednesday night we'll do it.
Which is it's if you want to be on the Zoom and talk about your story, talk about what happened to you, let's get it out there. Let's talk. And if you want to be on Zoom, there can be multiple on Zoom. That's fine. Get a hold of us. And
for those of you that come from different channels and watch our channel, if you would like for us to come to your channel, or if you'd like to come on ours, please feel free. Just email relationshipreinvent@gmail.com.
Yeah, Ashley, it was $1,111.11
for
the program.
Which one? Your sex abuse camp?
No,
$1,444 for.
I have to look this up, Ashley, because now you got me curious.
What?
Before I do that, let me spin this wheel.
What are we winning?
A gift I send in the mail.
Oh.
And hopefully I got Ashley, Elang, and Shannon. Is that correct? If there's anybody more. Yeah, for sure.
We should do some men's soul chat soon about this energy going on.
For sure.
Tyler, what do you got going on tomorrow night? Hit me up. Let's do it. You want to come on tomorrow night? Any men want to come on
men's soul chat tomorrow night. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, you can do that. You want to do it around yeah, Tyler, hit me up.
Ashley,
let me know what you got going on tomorrow night.
Ashley, so you got a gift coming. I haven't sent yet, so you got 2 gifts coming in one box. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, well, we're gonna do a program. We've been talking about what program we're gonna do. We're gonna we've been talking about doing something pretty powerful, but we want to wait till there's we're going through some deep stuff at the moment, so we know that's coming.
Yeah.
So Ashley, it won't be far. We'll hit you up when we do it.
Those of you who, if you watch this, and I know that I've seen a couple who were in my class that I did.
You want to spin again and again and give me one of the gifts to another person?
I can.
Ashley, that's so sweet. Tomorrow is my nephew's t-ball game, but other nights this week I'm free. Okay, so if yeah, well, we'll just hit me up an email. We'll figure it out, or Instagram, right? I think we're on Instagram together.
Hit me up. So sweet. I'm gonna spin again. I'm a lie. I'm just a straight lie. Everything. Our website just popped up.
Yeah, they're showing us.
Yeah, the mini root camp special. It's what I was talking about.
7 hours.
$1,111.11.
And
Okay.
it's 7 hours, but you can
7
split
hours.
those up in 30 or however you want to do
Let's
it.
see.
Oh, Emily, thank you, Tyler.
I gotta spin the
We'll
wheel
figure it out.
again. Well, here we go. I gotta find it. Here we go.
Okay.
Ashley, you're so generous. I just love you.
What time for the chat?
Shannon.
Shannon
Temples won. And Shannon, I'll get her address. I know her. So here's something I'm doing, and I've done it before, and we're going to get back together. We're going to do a reunion here. I'm going to start sending out emails. So if you've been in that class, if you were in my situationship class, we're going to be doing a reunion. I'm going to be doing another situationship class. I'm taking 5. I got to take my pills. So here's the deal. If you're in a situationship, if you're in a relationship or union with someone who you're not waking up with, who is waking up with somebody else, who's having coffee with somebody else in the morning, who's coming home from work to somebody else, who's somebody else is doing their laundry, and it's not you. If you're in a situationship where there was somebody else and you're hearing excuses such as, I don't want to leave for the kids. We're going to wait till the kids get older. I don't want to leave because of the finances, the house. She's going to take everything I have. He's going to do this. She's going to do that. The kids, the money,
or
the car.
the only time they show up and talk, or they only show up and talk to you and they have sex and then they disappear.
Yeah.
And then you don't know where they're at. You don't know what they're doing.
That's right. That type of stuff.
Yes.
That type of stuff. But you feel connection. That's important. You feel connection, right? I'm doing another situationship class. I'm doing another situationship class on Tuesday nights. I'm going to start it next Tuesday night. So if you're interested, you're in a situationship, then email relationshipreinvent@gmail.com. Get in this class. Let's get you some
healing. Yeah. And a way to change it all. Because look at what she did. I mean, that was me. Everything that she said for that situationship, she figured out something. So it might be kind of like how you guys can trust me. She knows what she's doing.
All right, guys. Thank you for
yes
watching.
for the soul chat. What time? Hugs. Sign up so we can sit with you. But know for sure, I'll put out if you're subscribed and like this video or whatever, go ahead and I'll post it in the community here after me and Tyler figure out when. But we're definitely doing it. Definitely.
All right. What is missing from the mini root
camp versus the big root camp? Here's the big difference. What we found is if you don't go in and look at why your trust is the way it is, the connection never connects. So you got to get to the root of it. It's like a chain reaction. If we can go in and heal your trust, you start healing other things. So it's kind of like a jump start. Root camp, we go into your trust, then find your belief system. So it's kind of more guided. It's kind of like the questions kind of lead you into a whole other space where you realize what you actually believe. Because most of the time you don't realize you're running around believing you can't have connection, and the way you're behaving is showing that. So what we try to do is show you that the trust that you have on the inside, that you have to stay that way, is what you can heal. So doing that in a full root camp, you will really get that. But know this is about going in and really finding why your mind says the things it says, because there's points in your time of life where you've said those things and you never stopped saying them. You did that to the feeling didn't do anything to you. So what we do is we basically make sure that, oh, hi, Danny Baby. So I don't know who Danny Baby is. Okay. so anyway, we go in and heal those things, and root camp level 2 takes it even further, because once you're in the belief system, all of that pain comes up. So really it kind of starts off with you realizing your trust and then going into the feelings that were caused why your trust is that way, sitting in that feeling, then start seeing your belief system, only to really realize that you've been ignoring a lot of pain and hurt. Because truthfully, can anybody really love you without your pain? Can anybody really love you without your hurt? Root Camp shows you how you got like that, but it also releases you from it. It shows you a new way, a new understanding, but it also shows you what you've been doing to connection that you didn't see. Because you can't have this connection without being connected to yourself. I mean, I know a lot of people say, well, why do I have to? Well, if you don't worry. It's going to come to a point where you're going to have to anyway. If you get it ahead of time, you're going to be able to look and go, oh, they've never done this. So you're not going to be less likely to say the things that you say or do the things that you do or have a set of expectations on them, because you're going to be coming from a feeling rather than a thought. You get to have connection. So hopefully that made a lot more sense, Ashley. So Mini Root Camp is more, no, not a watered down. Mini Root Camp is more like, you want to fix your trust. Do you really want to see what you actually trust? We go in, show you these, we ask you questions, and you tell on yourself. And all of that telling tells you how you betrayed your own trust, let alone what other people have done to you. It's deep.
I can analogize
you can't have this connection without your depth.
I can analogize it like this, right? There's a cat and there's a mouse. And the mouse is Mini Root Camp, right? And there's a cat and a rat.
Yeah.
And a rat is Root Camp. Okay. Right. So
level 2 is the cat.
So listen. So the cat goes in to eat the rat, yep. Right? Mm-hmm. But the rat's bigger. So it takes a little time, and it's got a little bit more muscle, so it takes a little time to get through. Right? That
is the best analogy I've ever heard.
So the cat goes for the mouse and just out. Yep. And it's gone.
Yeah. And you don't even see yourself doing that in connection. You don't see yourself doing that in connection until you chase them away. You don't see it. You can't see it. You're expecting them to still stay connected to you, and they will, but they don't have to be with you. And that's where the misery comes in. Mm-hmm. So when you're really in that misery, you're not really paying attention to that. You start to heal without them, not realizing you can't heal with them. That's not connection at all. That's everything that's the false in you, because you really ultimately got a belief system that's still telling you, do you believe you can have connection? That's ultimately what you're not letting yourself figure out, because all your actions and behaviors are telling you that you believe in it or you don't. Look at it. You'll get around people you're connected to, won't tell them that you have a twin flame, because you can't tell people you're connected to that you have a connection. Never made sense to connection. So connection makes sure that makes sense to you by not letting you have it. So that's the smack in the face. And until you realize you're trusting that's how you got to live, well, we're here to tell you we're the thick of the thick. We're not going to let you sit in that. We're going to show you how we got out of it. But we're going to show you that you already have the answers inside of you how to get out of it. You just got to have to trust your pain.
I'm over here yawning. Yeah. Tyler said, Sherry, I need to get on your level. I lost my level, but I'm about to get it. I lost it, but it's about to come back.
It's time for us to snuggle and you take your pips. We love you guys. We love you.
Get it back. Sativa, wake in 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll be wide awake in 10 minutes.
So, Ashley, I hope that made sense. It's definitely not watered down, and it's definitely not.
It's already posted on the web camp on the website, and you can email. Mm-hmm. You can email relationshipreinvent@gmail.com to get in, because we're only taking how many?
We're only taking a few.
We're only taking a few.
We're only going to take a few, but know this: we are you are going to come. You can't be the same. Sure. And here's the thing: your strength and your connection isn't found in your being strong. It's found in your vulnerability. So bring your vulnerability. If you're coming, bring it. Bring your vulnerability, because you're going to need it. Your vulnerability is how you heal. If you can't be vulnerable and in pain, This is going to be tough for you, but you're going to need to trust us. We're going to stay connected to how you feel. We're not going to tell you you're wrong. We're not going to tell you you're right. We're not going to judge. What we are going to do is stay connected to your pain, because when have you ever had that? So we will stay connected to your pain because you deserve that. You're not going to let yourself have connection until somebody shows you can have that. And that maybe what your mind is telling you isn't what the connection's telling you, because your mind never was taught connection.
Mm.
Your feelings did. Your feelings were connected to. Remember when you was 1, 2 years old, you cried, somebody picked you up because you were crying. So you got to realize that you got to come towards it.
Lee doesn't make you want to smoke because your twin flame is doing it. He puts drops in his drink. He don't even, but he'll smoke, but not very often. At night when we're sitting and chilling, listening to music or watching a show, he'll hit it like a couple times. But he basically, I make this tincture that's really good.
I sit in my pain all day,
Yeah.
so my body takes a lot. So to me, drinking that helps the pain level, because I have to absorb and stay in pain. I'm staying in her pain, I'm staying in my pain, and then we're connecting to pain. Even if it's just me by myself or her by herself, the connection flows in. So she'll come to me, and when we hold each other, we're holding all of that pain and putting our energy. But the thing is when you really pay attention to it, that's what you've always needed in connection. You just didn't know how you were supposed to get it. So what we're telling you is we can show you the path. All you got to do is walk it. I mean, in your questions that we'll ask you, it's going to show you the path inside of yourself. If you know you've never let anybody love the real you, why wouldn't you do something like Root Camp? It's the way you can have this connection.
Feel more awake now, and my back was hurting less than a minute ago. It feels great now.
That was all the pain and came downstairs with. You held it for a minute. Thank you.
Yeah, I did. And then,
I was wondering why you lit up. I was like,
I lit up because I was in a little bit.
I was in that pain, but I was up there trying to,
Yeah.
I do a mind cleanse.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to put on some Joe Samba, Positive Energy. He does this song. If you've never looked it up on YouTube, it's Joe Samba, Positive Energy. Listen to the words.
Listen to all of them. He's great.
He's awesome, but he really.
I
needed a masculine energy voice. I mean, I get it with Bumpin' Uglies. I do get it.
War of Love is my favorite Joe Samba song.
Oh, is it? Well, yeah. War of Love is good. Or I Love.
All of them are great.
They're all really good. We feel that beat.
Marijuana helps me connect to my heart. It keeps me grounded. It keeps me out of pain, for one. It keeps me grounded.
It keeps me with no fucks.
Does it?
Well, I mean, you have a jar of them, but you really don't. You can just look at a jar.
I don't know.
I don't need to take one out.
It keeps me. It keeps me in peace.
When I hit it, that's what I get. But I can't be in my head with it.
Right.
So that's why I don't do it that way. I'd rather drink it and let it do what it's supposed to do with my body.
Right.
Because then it doesn't mess with my head. Not that my head does that, but I don't let my head travels if I don't.
Right.
If I have pain, my head gets active just like everybody else. That's the only human thing about me. Well, I don't try to be, but I don't want to be. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean,
Spirit was just saying something. I was trying to decipher it.
Yeah, what?
I don't know. I don't know.
So, Elaine,
it'll come to me.
Get all of us. RelationshipReinvent@gmail.com, or there's the 30-minute link below.
Spirit, there it is.
Yes.
Listen. Y'all listen. Right? Y'all listen. That's how I call my spirit guides. Y'all listen. Because I feel like I need to round them up. Like they're in a pasture waiting. I mean, seriously, I feel like our spirit guides or angels or whatever you guys want to call them. I just feel like they're in a pasture waiting on us to call them like, yup, you need us.
No, the pain.
You need us.
The pain.
Yeah.
Your pain has a home here.
Like we can help. I feel like my spirit guides go, we can help. All you gotta do is ask. Just call on us. And I'm like, oh yeah, hey y'all. And here they come, right? And I just sort of envision my spirit guide, just I almost envision like these little fairies, right, floating around, just shaking their tails, waiting on
still on you. She'll love that.
waiting on instruction. You know, what do we do? What do we do, boss? Where do we go? What do we do? I just envision it like that,
Yeah.
right? And here's what how you can help. Here's how you can help. I personally feel like you, especially, right, the videos, the content, the free content, I feel like it's this little golden egg hidden in this big huge cesspool, right?
Yeah.
And very few people, I mean a lot of people, but very few people in the grand scheme of things have stumbled upon us, right? If you guys watching now, 5 years from now, if computers are still here, 20 years from now, whatever,
We'll all be looking through sunglasses.
you would-
we can't even see each other.
right, please flood in the next tonight and the next day. Will you please flood our stuff, flood our videos?
We've never asked that.
Just post our videos, repost, and every social media platform you can. We know nothing about algorithms. We know nothing about SEO.
No.
We know nothing about this stuff.
We know about pain.
We do. So we stay in this little nugget, right?
Yeah.
We stay in this little ball, and
Like the Earth.
yeah,
The Earth has this little iron ball in the middle of it, and what's surrounding it is white fire.
Yeah.
And then it just grows to the end. If you really pay attention, there's a ball that makes the Earth and connects the Earth.
mhm.
So but that ball causes pain. And it's interesting because they believe it's going to burn out at some point.
yeah,
But what if our connection energy is strong and it keeps that connection energy there? What if we're
Yeah.
not paying attention to why connection is doing this?
yes, for sure.
I'd rather us have existence. I'd rather be here for 500-600 years. I'd rather not live only 70, 80 years, because our bodies do way too much for us
Yeah.
not to realize it could be a lot longer if we chose to be
Mhm.
connected.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we're missing.
Yeah.
So if you
Just
I
share
think
your
I like
favorite
ask.
video. Please share your favorite video just for the next like 48 hours, whatever. Just flood everything. Please. There's 22 people in the room now. Maybe, you know what I mean, there'll be another 20 or 100 watch, who knows, right? If you could just, even if it's a week from now, just flood our stuff, find your favorite video, keep sharing, and hopefully we can start spreading connection the way that it's supposed to be spread. And the new terminology will sort of, which is
Two flame connection.
two flame connection.
It's literally what you're looking for is what I keep seeing is her energy could be indigo, mine could be red. Her energy could be red, mine could go indigo. We go back and forth, but then sometimes we go gray. And when we go gray, it's like right on top of each other, but there's an energy inside of it
Mm-hmm.
that would cause all connection. So it's almost like you're being fed a whole bunch of information and all of kind of these things that are keeping away from what actual connection truly is here to do. What if we're able to communicate from our feelings, and that's what the telepathy is, but our minds have been keeping us from it, and we weren't taught it. So we don't have any sense of being connected. So we all need it. And that's why we're here. And I guess we're not going anywhere. So
That's good news.
it's
guys.
really not a term as much as it is an experience.
Yeah.
And we're here to tell the truth about the experience because nobody's telling you the experience. They're not really telling you how deep it's supposed to go and why it's supposed to go and how do you get there. So we created almost 500 videos on here that I think really kind of show you why that's supposed to be there.
We've even thought about just taking all of our content down.
We have.
And we've thought about making it all private. And we're gonna do a membership thing here on YouTube. We're gonna do a little research on that this week, and but we're gonna
Because I'd rather be talking to more.
yeah.
I mean, I get it. We're doing one at a time, and I get it. One at a time is exactly what we were meant to do. Because look at all the groundwork that we laid.
Yeah.
I mean, we really did the deep dive into what really is happening with this connection.
Mhm.
It's profound, but you don't realize that you're carrying profound. So when somebody walks with you through how profound it is for you, you'll realize what you're running from this connection. Don't run from how deep you are. It's not necessary for this connection. That's exactly what you need for the connection. We're telling you it's the truth. So we love you guys.
That sativa woke me right up.
Yeah,
it did.
You killed it.
All
I'll
right.
give it to you. Woo,
All
look
right.
at you go.
I did. All right, guys.
It's time for us to watch Everybody Loves Raymond.
And Sherry and Lee have merchandise coming out.
Oh,
we got some Two Flame Connection t-shirts coming
with little Sherry-isms and Lee-isms.
Two Flame Connection.
There will be a Stan Stiller shirt, by the way, because she's going to make sure she puts that tagline there. Thank you. I love you, Tyler. I'll hit you back, man.
Love all you guys so much.
Yeah.
Ashley,
we will be
love
posting
you.
There will be shirts.
Yeah, gray light special and purple for you. I like it better than Twin Flame 2, Ashley. I love two Flame Connection. If you're interested in a shirt, I'm gonna put them up. I'll put them up. Give me a week or so. Give me a week or so. Give me a week or so, and I'll have the merchandise page up. So thanks guys for watching for 2.5 hours.
Oh, you been on that? Oh, yeah, I was.
But
sorry.
we're
I was in the thick.
My minutes.
All right.
So it doesn't matter. All right, guys. We love you so much. Tyler, good to know. Good to know.
Oh, Tyler. Oh, we need to. Yeah, maybe we do a 30-minute, man. Do a 30-minute. We'll both be there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Say it.
Bye.